Yo, what is up, traders? Hope it sounds good in here. It's a new spot for me, but it's September 21, 2020, and Monday, start of the week. And before we're gonna do an analysis video, but man, the past 24 hours has been volatile as hell. We've caught a ton of pips in the VIP group, so I'll get into that. I'll go over the charts, what we're looking for the dollar, NZDUSD, and also Australian dollar pairs, particularly AU, CAD, and I have a couple of things to look into. EuroCAD had a good move. Dollar CAD, I mean, for it to be Monday, we're just finishing up New York session. It's pretty unbelievable, man. Like, rarely do you see this much volatility on market open, and I think it's just going to keep ramping up for sure as we go towards the election. So I would say buckle your seatbelts for sure and be excited, because there's a ton of opportunities to make money in this market for sure. So that being said, let me share my charts with you. Before I get into it though, if this is your introduction to me, welcome. I appreciate you being here. We have the best community you'll find. I teach traders from beginner, intermediate, advanced, and then help advanced traders to become funded with outside capital, starting at 100K. There's a bunch of different programs out there, a bunch of different trading firms, but I've laid out exactly how I've done it, step by step by step, so you can have the best chances of passing it, given that you put in the work. That's the big if. You got to put in the work, so 100%. But if you're willing to do that, I can show you how I did it and help you to get funded. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm serious about this. I love helping people, and I get the job done. So that being said, thanks. Click the link below to get started, get more information, and let's get right into the charts for sure. Let me share my screen here and go. And so the first trade I want to look at is NZDUSD, New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So we caught a nice 100 pip trade here, and this is, if you watch this, I'm going to give credit where credit's due. This was Rui. Rui's in the accelerator program. He's getting his strategy dialed in for funding. But if you watched our call yesterday, my weekly outlook call, this was his setup. So great call, man. You crushed it. You knocked it out of the park. We got banked 100 pips in this trade, and looking to catch the bounce on the way up. So the people, sorry, 3 o'clock, man, my caffeine lull. So that being said, let me show you exactly why I put a buy trade out here. Here was the call on the for the short, which was just a great setup, trend line here on the way down. So more than likely, once we hit this resistance, we were going to get rejected. You know, I had a look at this RSI pointing downwards here, and looks like we got a nice double top here. I don't know about y'all, but that looks like a double top to me. Diverging RSI on the double top. So there's 1, 2, and the reason I entered here, and I've been doing a lot of trading here in these support, resistance, supply and demand zones, because this is a significant area of support. So hoping for a bounce here, because even further than that, we have the neckline here. And this is what I was looking for a bounce off of. May have entered a little bit prematurely here, but I think it seems super likely that we get a bounce for about 30, 40 pips and then continue to move lower. And if we get below this neckline of this double top up here, it's going to mean some serious downside and incoming dollar strength for sure. So great trade there, Rui. Give you a shout out, buddy. Let's take a look at gold. I mean, boom, right? So this looks like a breakdown for sure. So could be looking for a good area to short here. Same goes with silver. I haven't done a metals video in a while because I've mostly been focused on trading Forex myself for my own funded accounts and challenges that I did with the program. But man, this silver, we could be getting that move down there to 20, 23. It's a huge opportunity. Let's just be real. It's a huge opportunity. Here's the breakout point. Oh, sorry. Looking for a Fibonacci here. Here's a breakout. And we're holding right at that 50% retracement. We could even take it down here, which I have is about at that 38.2. If we go down to the false breakdown low, it doesn't really show too much. 38.2 here. This is the bottom of this wedge here. I've done tons of videos about this this whole wedge setup we got going on here. So that could be the spot from the Fibonacci's. You want to make sure you don't draw them, and of course I do this sometimes too. You want to make sure you don't draw them to fit your own narrative. You know, you want to be as objective as possible, but huge turnarounds there. Let's take a look at dollar Mexican peso. So, man, this would have been a great rally to get into, and I think we have a good buying opportunity coming up here on dollar Mexican peso. So if we can get down to this area, I think this is a great setup to watch. I'll be sharing this with my mentees and accelerator guys. I say guys because there's no chicks in there. So ladies, you need to come in and even us out. Give us that feminine trader energy. That they say women are the best traders, anyways, because the intuition. I definitely agree with that. But anyways. Take a look at this rejection here, these tweezer tops. We could have a good buying opportunity on dollar MEX for a nice limit order down here. So that's that's dollar MEX, Aussie CAD. I talked about this in the weekly outlook video, this area of resistance that we keep rejecting at, and it looks like we had a breakdown. Right now, just pretty plain and simple, a bounce and a retest. So I just sent, for anybody that's not in my VIP group, I just sent out a signal on this and re-entered right in this area and looking for some nice downside here. So you can see, you know, if you're gonna be like looking at textbook, a trend line break, a retest. That's trend line break and retest for sure. So let's take one last look. Euro AUD just went beast mode today. I think we're carving out a double bottom here. So just like we had a double top situation on NZDUSD, you can see looks like a nice double bottom W formation. So if you can get in, this is going to be a great situation to buy the dip there. So, man, we caught over 400 pips today in our VIP group. It was amazing. And we're just getting started. Turnaround Tuesday tomorrow. So click the link below to get started. Join us in our group. Learn our strategies. Euro AUD's looking good. Aussie CAD. Buying the bounce on NZDUSD. And watching gold and silver for some big moves to the downside. So happy trading out there. Thanks for all your support. I appreciate you. And I will see you in the VIP group. Shout out to everybody in there. Y'all are the best. So, all right, everybody. Peace.